Juvenis.
Having complied with the relevant section of the law. So, honorable members, I do not think that posing questions to them at this time will do us any good, or to ask them to exit the hallowed chamber. If we have any inquiry to make in the future, we will not hesitate to call them and ask them, so that Rivers people can know what needs to be known. But for now, since there are no more members, we will oblige them that opportunity to exit the hallowed chamber. So, leader.
Exit the hallowed chamber. Who are guests to exit the hallowed chambers?
Distinguished colleagues, motion moved and seconded. Former members of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission who are here before this August Assembly, namely Dr. Laz, Professor Simeon, well, may now exit the hallowed chamber. Sarge, escort them out, please. Leader.
With your permission, I have also in the members of recent audition.
Will allow our guests to introduce themselves.
The speaker, honorable members of the I am Professor Simeon Dominic Well, former member of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. While there, I served as Commissioner 1 in charge of political parties and monitoring. Mr. Speaker,
Honorable members of Rivers State House of Assembly, my name is Dr. Lasbre Nna. I'm a former member of Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. By privilege of my office, I serve as a Commissioner 3 in charge of budget, research, and statistics. By God's special grace, in line with Section 4, Subsection 2, I've written my intention formally before now to His Excellency, the Governor of the State. Yes, as a notice, sir. And also wrote to the Chairman of the Commission, Honorable Justice Enebele, retired. And I've also transmitted a copy of my notice to the House through the clerk. And I believe that Mr. Speaker have my resignation letter and the intention that I wrote to the Governor earlier before now. So I've come here to formally let the House know that by God's special grace, we have served and I've also decided to leave. God bless you.
Distinguished colleagues.
House. Good day, everyone. I am Ibirembo Evelyn Thompson. By the grace of God, I served in Rivers. You can hear me, okay? You can hear me now? Okay. Okay. Mr. Speaker and honorable members of this House, Bed House, I am Ibirimbo Evelyn Thompson. By the grace of God, I was formerly a member of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, where I served as the commissioner in charge of transport, logistics, and I was also in charge of the store. For personal reasons, and also in accordance to the relevant law, Section 4, I think subsection 2 of the law, I have officially tendered my resignation and have also sent the copy to His Excellency. And I'm here also to officially let the House also know that I cease to be a member of the Commission. Thank you.
For the record, just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Dr. Lasbre Nna, former member of Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. I served there as a Commissioner 3 in charge of budget, research and statistics.
We saw 3 letters online on social media purportedly showing that you and 2 of your colleagues who are behind you right now had resigned. We'd like for you to confirm the authenticity of those letters.
It's not purported. That letter was authentic. I did it because I felt, because of the nature of things and the recent Supreme Court judgment, there is no need for me to deceive myself while I remain in the House. The election that we conducted last was annulled by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. So I think I cannot be there again to keep deceiving myself. So I had to exit my being a member of RSIEC.
Why is it deceiving yourself? What do you mean?
No, what I'm saying is that because there is a recent development of to conduct election again, and because we didn't follow the due process that that's governed by the law, and that was the reason why Supreme Court gave their judgment. So for me, I think I can't be there again to still have the same thing happen the same way it happened last time. So for me, I think I have to leave and so I can proceed for better things in life. Yes.
So when the Rivers State House of Assembly sent that request that you guys, you and your chairman and the other 4 other commissioners, appear, was there any discussion amongst you guys? What kind of discussion happened with regards to that?
No, there was no discussion. We didn't have any discussion, though I've already made up my mind. So when I got the invitation from Rivers State House of Assembly to appear, I had to come personally because I've already made up my mind to leave, to come and answer, because I don't know what they had in mind before they invited us. And by God's special grace, we are here, we are in the Hallowed Chamber, they've interacted with us and we've told them our decision for leaving.
What did your chairman say?
No. Though I just wrote to him, I've not seen him one-on-one, but I wrote to him in later and also give a notice according to the law, section 4, subsection 2, RSIEC law. I gave invitation to the governor by in writing and also did a letter to my chairman, letting him know that I cease to be member of RSIEC. Yes, sir. I'm not part of people that I don't have understanding about that because I'm no more there, so I don't know why they should do that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And directed that everything be done right. I don't think RSIEC have any reason to hastily come up with another date for a fresh election without complying with the basic directive of the Supreme Court.
So did the Supreme Court say RSIEC should not conduct another election?
The Supreme Court didn't say so. The Supreme Court said that the election conducted in 2024 have been annulled. And the Supreme Court reinstated the Assembly and also directed that some other things like presentation of budget, etc., be done. And I had thought that His Excellency would have laid emphasis on first presenting the budget And from there, it can now proceed to some other issues, which I believe are secondary. So the question of hastily coming up with a new election timetable and deadline, which of course none of us were conducted, and the commissioner in charge of political parties and monitoring. And I was in the previous election, I was the chairman of the committee for election guidelines and timetable committee. So if anything about election guideline or new date for election should be fixed, it should be discussed. We should be in the know. We should be aware. All of us will be aware.
Hold on, sir. Are you implying that the new date was just chosen by the...
Just imposed, and we didn't even know. We just came to work one day, the next day, we were all told that we should call stakeholders meeting. And even while we are even walking down to that stakeholders meeting, we are wondering, what dates are they coming up with? Who and who discussed this? How come? Who amended all these, the dates and so I didn't want to go through that rigor of people usurping the duties of the commissioners, and when it comes to blame, we all begin to bear the blames. I don't want to go through that hassle anymore. So what I'm implying is that rule of law must guide the decision of everyone in government, and nobody should be above the law. The flagrant disregard for court orders and court rules in this or by is becoming, something else, and it's very appalling. So I don't think anybody can drag some of us into that mess and mud again.
If the governor settles with the assembly and presents the budget and re-invites you, will you come back?
If he settles with the assembly and everything is going peacefully, why not? We are all citizens of this state who are ready to serve in an atmosphere void of rancor and bitterness.
But there are people who are saying, after your letters surfaced online, there are people who said that because you people are disciples of the former governor, that you are loyal to him and he has instructed you to resign. And that's why you guys left.
Which government?
Of the FCT minister. That's why you resigned.
Well, they can say whatever they like. They are entitled to their views. But we know that Supreme Court has spoken and rule of law must be followed. So it's not a matter of being disciple of who or that. That's the truth. We are all citizens of River State that mean well for our people, that know that if we make wrong decisions, that it is the masses that will suffer, and we don't want to be exposing masses of this state to that crisis and risk.
Thank you.
Oh, you're done already. I'm sure you liked it. Please leave your comments, like and share this video. More importantly, please click on the thanks button so that you can support Juvenis TV to enable us create more content like you. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching.
It's just, it's unique, it's versatile, it envisions, it's newsy, it inspires, it suits, it's Juvenis. A dual glossy magazine with educative and entertaining columns that report contemporary issues, events, tells about individuals who can inspire positively, showcases latest trends in fashion, circulates all around Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, London, and USA. Juvenis is published bi-monthly by Peanuts Communications Limited. For enquiries, event coverage or advert placement, call 0803 360 8271 0805 787 1199. Juvenis Magazine. Inspiring the young at heart.